CarpeClunes. This is my 200th video, and I thought that I would take a suggestion from somebody as to what I should do for this video. So at the, following after some work done by my friend Gemry, who, along with some of his friends, are doing riff tracks, I thought I would atone for a sin I've committed in a prior life. I'm going to see the new Twilight film with this man. Having not seen the second or third, this will be a confusing and disorienting, terrifying, and all-around infuriating experience. There are no words. That was just one of the most awful pieces of crap I've ever seen in my entire life. That face that Kristen Stewart has throughout the, 4 films? This one is the face. The face. I wish that was even as neutral a face as I could have maintained throughout the film, but I spent most of the first half of the film with a face like this. And the second half of the film, there was one point where I shouted out at the top of my lungs, "Fuck you, Stephanie Meyer!" To limited applause. Now, anyone who's seen the film will probably know at what point I shouted out, "Fuck you, Stephanie Meyer." There are a couple of points, and a lot of you would have probably just been shouting that non-stop throughout the entire film, but for me, hang on, quick spoiler, press this button here, press this button here if you don't want to be spoiled on this matter, and that button should skip to after this point in the video. Alright, so that point where they've got this giant fight scene, which it turns out that the fight scene never happened. By the way, I had a little bit of a problem with this whole idea that, dozens of people were literally dying so that one child might live. They weren't guaranteeing that this child that they thought was going to die at quite an early age would live. And all of these characters, especially ones that I'd had half a chance to attach to, as opposed to the child, who has had no character development, no plot development, no nothing. We're not even told, oh, she's special, she'll save the world someday. We're just like, oh, I want her to have a normal life. So, 60 people must die. Important people, too. People who have this, some of those characters, from what I could tell, had this huge calming influence on the vampire population. So, film sucked.
If you think you can get away with not subscribing to CarpeClunes, think again.